seemed so fishy, and we literally were calling Danny out, and everybody thought it was Danny. And I just know all of us were in shock, and all of us were hurt, and a lot of us were even at different times, but we were crying. We were very upset. The biggest thing about all of this is everybody's feelings are valid in there, including mine. Not only did everybody else share pictures, but so did I. We all shared personal pictures, and I did all of that from the bottom of my heart. I did not do that to hurt anyone. I would never hurt anyone. I would never do anything like that, you guys. It is disgusting to me. And what did happen in the telegram, all of us, I thought we're a team. And I thought that we all were coming together to decide, who we thought should be in there and who shouldn't be in there. And that was a feat in itself, because it was really hard to even figure out who was doing this shit. And we were all so hurt, and we're all still hurt. And yeah, I know you guys think that my relationship with Danny is so weird and creepy, all right? Everybody needs to realize, and I mean, I even heard Emily talking about it today, and I guess that's the part that bothers me, is Emily said, I have to give Danny permission. If anybody knows Danny well enough, you will know that it's not permission, it is trying to help her. I'm definitely taking a break, okay? I'm taking a break from everything. And I'm not lying to you. I'm taking a step back from everything. Okay, it is clear that Danny asked me to do things, okay? But that's because Danny sometimes cannot do these things on her own. What, Emily? Come on, what? What do you want to say? Yeah, the Anna stuff is bad, and I didn't even know any of that had happened. I just don't know what you mean by that, Emily. I'm here because I don't blame any of you guys for how you feel. I don't blame you. Because we're all freaking hurt here, and you don't seem to understand that I can't even prove my innocence. So how do I do that to you guys? Do you know how hard that is? Do you know how hard it is that I was building relationships with you guys too? And I really cared for each and every one of you in there? I just don't like the fact that everybody pegged me that I would even do something like this on my own, or that I would do something like this with Danny. That's not how I am in life. That's not who I am. JJ, you were one of the ones that I was the closest to, and you didn't even give me a fucking chance. Do you think that doesn't hurt me? I said I wasn't going to come on here and cry.
It's okay.
But you guys didn't give me a chance to even prove who I am.
What she's trying to say is if Danny was behind those accounts, she knows nothing about it.
That's ridiculous, Kay. That I did not know a damn thing that was going on. Yeah, I look like the bad guy and I look stupid because I do protect her.
Hey guys, I said that I would never do this again. And I just said this 5 minutes ago that I was not in a box, but I'm not going to let her sit up here and take all the heat and let all the girls that were part of this telegram be smashed or judged or anything. And anybody that's in this live that is watching this that doesn't understand that doesn't understand Danny, that doesn't understand the relationship between Brat and Danny, that doesn't understand any of that, that is not the subject today. That's really not our business. It's not the subject today. The subject is what happened in Telegram. Why we were there isn't even the subject. It's not, none of it is anybody's concern. She's here to clear her name because she doesn't want, just like none of us do, like Emily doesn't, I don't, anybody else doesn't want their names to be smeared or anybody to be held responsible or liable for something they did not do. We don't need judgment for it. We don't need anybody telling us we shouldn't have been there. This is what we get. This is what you deserve. We don't need any of that. Nor do I really care to hear any of it. But I can tell you wholeheartedly that I trust the girls. And I can tell you wholeheartedly that something went wrong in that telegram. And there is a rat. They were in that telegram. And I can wholeheartedly and believe, unless I see otherwise, that Brad is innocent. And I'm not going to point any fingers at anybody right now, especially the girls that all these girls I became close with and built friendships with that are wonderful people. I know you girls have questions outside of what I believe, and you guys are entitled to that. I would never shit on any of that because we're all different and I respect everybody's opinions and thoughts. But I came up here just so I could say the bullying all needs to stop.
Wait a minute, real quick. Carrie, I don't understand what you're talking about. You told people in the telegram Danny called you. What does that even mean? Carrie.
What are you talking about?
Help.
Wait.
I have no idea.
What? Wait. Start over again. Where did that come from?
Kay, she said, okay, Nat, but you knew about the pics of Anna. You told people in the telegram Danny called you. What is that about?
Danny called me?
Danny was... No, me, not you. But I just don't understand what pictures you're talking about.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking to me, Carrie. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Carrie, sorry.
I'm confused. No. Okay.
It's not clearing up anything. Well, you know what? It is clearing up something because I'm the one that is being blamed for doing whatever the hell happened. And the most amazing stupid ass thing about all of this is I was in there with my face and it was showing when 2 of those Reddit posts were made. And I put my face on with the girls so that they would see me because I was so freaked out as well.
You're right, Marilyn. She should be held accountable, and we have been talking to her about this. You're exactly right. And Danny does know that. For some reason, everybody thinks that we just let Danny just slide on everything, and that's not the case, especially with what I've been through with her. And I know Nat feels the same. And so did the other girls.
I'm very upset at a lot of things that Danny has been doing. It's not a joke anymore. Like, it's seriously messing with a lot of things. It's messing with my mental health. Danny knows what she's doing wrong. I'm going to tell you guys honestly, I can't be the one to try to fix it anymore. That's the truth right there. I can't. I have been trying to do good. And it's taking me, honestly, I've had to just let things sink in. And I guess all of this happening has made me see a lot clearly. It really has.
Guys, I feel really
But
sad.
I'm
sorry, Nat. Go ahead.
I guess, Carrie, too, with you being in here, I just wanted, you were in there with me a lot of the time, not the whole time. You were in and out a lot. But I guess the whole thing that bothered me the most is I heard them talking today saying that I was the one that brought little Dino. I did bring her photos up because we all thought that that was unhealthy.
Correct.
We thought that it says she's 34, but, mentally we weren't sure if she could be in there.
That's correct.
With the photos, right?
That's correct. That's absolutely correct.
And that was not just one-sided. Everybody felt uncomfortable. So I just wanted the things that are being said that happened in Telegram, I wanted everybody to know. I mean, and I never deleted one person in that Telegram.
No.
I didn't delete one person in that Telegram. I was made an admin and I've never been on Telegram and I did not know how to even delete anybody. And Danny were the ones that did that, and everybody talked about who do you want to get, let's talk about this. Do we feel safe? That was always the main question.
And really, honestly, that didn't even get bad until we got up to about 30. And when we got up to about the 30 mark, there was things going on that shouldn't have been going on. And it was obvious that people that were coming in were not to be trusted because things were happening after these people were added. And so, yes, some people were released and probably some of them shouldn't have been. I'm not going to say that they weren't. I didn't have a say-so in any of that, just to make clear my name. I didn't decide who came and went. It wasn't even my Telegram. As a matter of fact, it was the first time I was even in Telegram. Where did Emily go?
I don't know. I don't know why she's upset. I don't understand what we're saying. I don't understand what we're saying is wrong.
No, and I want her to come in because I want to stand up for her. She's getting a lot of hate as well, and it's not okay because Emily is not lying. And I want her to know
and the bottom line is I don't blame any of these women. I mean, they all think I had something to do with it, and I'm just here to tell them that I did not. And I am also very sorry that you guys even went through any of this. It wasn't fair to you. It wasn't fair to me. It wasn't fair for us to share so much information and somebody do that to us. It is disgusting.
No, and that's what's happening. And this is what I told you guys. Everybody's going to start turning on each other now when everything was just fine. But because that one person doesn't want to take accountability, it's breaking up everything else that was so good. And you're here to clear your name, and you're doing the same thing we all are doing. And I don't want anybody throwing hate to Emily. I don't, not to anybody. It's not okay. Even if we have to agree to disagree at this point, nobody in that group ever would have hurt each other before. I believe that full-heartedly, and I don't think we should be doing it now. Danny's going to have to apologize for what she's done or what she feels, she should apologize for. I haven't been here for all of her lives. I know Nat hasn't.
I have been at work today, and there are so many messages that I have gotten as well. Danny's on live. I did know of one time that she was on live, but I literally did not want her to call people out. It's not okay. It's not okay to call everybody out because everybody's hurt by this. Whoever
just said that we're letting her control us, you obviously don't understand at all because there's nobody controlling anybody. If anything, I said exactly what I felt and how I felt 100% truthful 100% of the time. So nobody's controlling me. I don't care what you think, honestly. I don't know you guys. You don't know me. I have no reason to be dishonest at all. None whatsoever. I'm not on here in these boxes every week talking about people. I would never do that. We're just here, or really, Brat asked if I would be here earlier. I didn't feel comfortable with it, just like I told the girls I wouldn't feel comfortable with it before. But at this point, everybody's throwing so much hate at the people that don't deserve it. And that's sad to me. We're working on receipts, guys. In a perfect world, receipts aren't at our fingertips all the time.
And
So go
everybody,
ahead and ask. Yeah, go ahead, Georgia.
everybody asking about me. I have not talked to Danny in months. I haven't talked to Natalie, except I reached out to her last night as soon as all this stuff happened. So I just know that she's a very caring person. She has a big heart. So I'm just here for her, to give her support. I have nothing to do with Danny.
And for those saying I'm not relevant, I was in the group, but I didn't really, I don't know what relevant to you is. I was part of the 9 that were left, and I was part of one of the people that would have been accused. So I'm very relevant, but thank you.
And if you guys have questions, ask them. I don't know what to say. I was just here to clear up the telegram, and that I was never there to hurt anyone, and we were all completely shocked. So I just wanted to clear what has been said in there. Everybody else has talked about it all day, and how, what happened here and there, and I just wanted to talk about that.
I'm sorry, Star. I know you were. I'm so sorry about that. Unfortunately, that wasn't a decision that could have been made. It wasn't easy for them, I don't think, to decide anything because everybody was being questioned.
And that's not true. No, I never said I wanted Anna in there. We asked if Anna could come in. And everybody was, I'm going to be honest, everybody was a little leery, because sometimes Anna will say things out loud without really thinking about it. And that's just Anna. She's a little quirky. So everybody actually said they weren't sure if they wanted her in there. Knew about the pictures. No, I did not. Until that shit was on Reddit did I know about those pictures. Danny told us that she saw her nude. She told everybody in the telegram she saw Anna nude. But as far as pictures, I don't know a damn thing until I saw those in Reddit.
Those pictures were on Danny's phone. They weren't on any of our phones.
JJ, you're right. We did say she had a tendency of saying things she shouldn't. 100%. We said that. I stand on that. What did I tell you guys? I am taking a step back from everything. Am I completely leaving Danny's side? Time will tell. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing right now, you guys. I'm so hurt. I still don't even know who did that. Does that make sense to you? Yeah, I guess I should. I'm just letting you know. Alexis is unblocked, I thought.
And Molly, yes, that's what we said too. You're not saying anything we didn't all say. We didn't let her slide on anything. Anything that we thought pointed towards her or anybody else in the group, we talked about. But Danny is saying that she believes her phone was hacked. Did we tell her we don't believe that could happen? Absolutely. But again, there's no receipts, not yet.
How do I unblock Alexis without getting out of here? I don't know how to do any of this.
Go to, you might, I don't know if you can do it while you're on live. I've never held a live, but you might be able to go to her profile and unblock her. I'm not sure. Somebody that's more savvy with.
Wouldn't I have to get out of here, Georgia?
Yeah, unless you can make me mod and I can look for her.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
Okay, but I don't know how to do that either.
I'll type in the comments, click my name.
Exactly, Peach. I don't. It's exactly what we said. We've been around and around like a merry-go-round with that. Which is why we're all so angry. I mean, it's almost like if you took a piece of paper out and you put our names down, and right next to each person, you went down the line on, okay, this person did this, and this person did this, and this person did nothing, but this person did 5 things that point to it. That's kind of where it was. But again, without something to prove it, the same thing's going to happen. Whether it's me up here or Danny up here, no one's going to admit to it.
I'm not going to sit here and defend Danny, and I know that's going to hurt Danny. I'm not going to defend her on a lot of what she's done. I'm not. That's never been okay with me, what Danny has done. And it never would be okay.
What's Alexis's account?
She's unblocked.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, everybody knows me since I've been around with Georgia and before that and all that we've never condoned anything that Danny has done. We've told Danny that. We've told everybody that. There are so many things that are not okay.
Well, that's where I'm not relevant right there when it comes to Anna's pictures. All I know is they were in Danny's phone. Danny showed her phone. Somehow they ended up on Reddit. And that's all I can tell you guys.
Yeah, I understand that.
There's no
I do.
receipts.
My whole thing was just to have the girls in here that I was in Telegram with, and just to let them know that even though they kind of ran with it and didn't even give me a chance to speak. I mean, I know you guys made a Telegram after the fact, and I just didn't go in there because I was just in shock and I was really hurt and I didn't know what to do. So I didn't really understand if maybe you guys were upset with me because I didn't come in the Telegram. I just didn't know what to say to anybody. I wanted to talk to you guys. I really did. But I also wanted you guys to understand that I would never betray you in there. I would never do anything to hurt anyone. I messaged Anna this morning and she wants to talk to me one-on-one, and I haven't talked to her yet. I don't know. She hasn't gotten a hold of me. But if there's anything that anybody is unhappy with me about, in the Telegram, that I want to hear from you guys. Like, tell me what I did wrong. And I also know that I don't know. I'm sorry, you guys. Ugh. I understand, and we can do that privately if you want. I just wanted to come on here to try to I guess I could have gotten a hold of you guys in a different way, but for me tonight, this is just about everybody else is doing this about the Telegram, and I just wanted to tell my truth. I didn't know who to go to. None of you wanted to talk to me.
I do want to say, in case I did not clarify this already, because I'm a little nervous being up here because I do not get up and talk on lives ever. There were some things said regarding Anna and regarding Gabby and other things on live by Danny. And I told Danny this afternoon, and I'm going to make it clear to all of you that are in here, just because I don't want anybody to not feel that I'm sticking up for them, because I want everybody to be validated. And we were absolutely blamed for things that we did not do. When it came to Anna, when it came to Gabby, those are things Danny needs to take responsibility for, not us. We were not bashing these people. We were not speaking about anything that she did not bring up herself first. And I would say that to Danny's face, which I did this afternoon.
And that's another thing that we have talked to Danny. I'm not going to lie to you guys, and I know this is going to hurt Danny, and Carrie and I have talked about it, but there's a lot of habitual lying that is still going on with Danny, and that's something that I can't handle. I can't deal with it. You know, I don't like lies. I'm being lied to straight to my face, or something that she should not be doing, she's still doing, and that's where I'm realizing I don't even think I'm being of any help anymore. Even if I did help a little bit, and I think that I did. I just know that I'm not going to sit here and bash Danny. I just know, you guys, that she does need mental help. We don't play house. That's been completely spun. Like, it's not anything like that. I know I can't fix Danny, and I know she needs help.
I just wanted to say, that's fine. You don't want to bash Danny or anything. That's on you. But the fact that she's been going live all day telling people that I've been in boxes all day, that Emily's been in boxes all day, that JJ's been in boxes all day, doing this, that. Emily was at work. She had some stuff going on. She went to bed. I was sleeping. We did not get in anybody's box except for one, where I did not say a single word.
Okay, can I say something, Alexis? Everything you're saying right now, I didn't even know about today. So I can't stand up for that if I don't know about it, because I wasn't even online till after 4 o'clock today.
And not only that, Alexis, I did not even know that she was live this morning. She said she was going to talk to you guys. I tried to get some sleep, but I thought, from what I'm told, you guys said you are walking away in peace. And by the time I'm up, there are so many things going on and lives. I wish Danny wouldn't have done that. I told Carrie that. It's wrong.
We tried to walk away peacefully. We really did. And we reached out to you. We tried to, at least. We tried walking away peacefully, and then we wake up, or we're really about to go to bed. We were literally about to go to bed, and all of a sudden Danny's live talking shit about us again.
Yeah, I did tell her that, Alexis, and I did confront Danny with that today. Did I not, Nat?
Yeah, you did.
I did. I absolutely told Danny what she did was uncalled for. I told Nat she did the same thing.
We had a conversation with Danny at 4:30 or so this morning, and
It was completely different.
Yeah, she was apologizing. She didn't want us to go, all of these things, and we told her we were done.
Looked suspicious, and then she got on live.
And then we said we don't want any of this. We don't want any part of it. We just want to walk away peacefully. That's it.
And then right when that phone call ended, all of a sudden she's on live.
She's on live bashing all of us.
All day.
And I told her all of that.
I didn't know any of that until Carrie told me. I had
that's
no
why
idea.
You should have came to us privately instead of coming on this huge platform and trying to drag Emily's name, trying to drag us, or whatever you're trying to do. I don't know what you're trying to do. Clear your name or whatever.
I'm not on here trying to drag you. I haven't said a word.
Anybody.
She said Emily's name 3 times.
Well, you know what the problem that I have is that it seems like you and Danny both, you're going on your platforms and just trying to say it's not me, it's not me, it's not me, when
everybody in there is the same victim they are. I get that.
What did I say tonight, JJ? That's what I said when I first started this live.
You guys are all just trying to deflect.
I'm not deflecting anything. I know you're hurt. I'm hurt too.
So then why
I cared
can't we
about
just done
you
this
guys
privately? If you really cared, we would have done this privately instead
I
of
didn't
in
think
front of
you
almost
guys
300
wanted to talk
people.
to me. If you guys are saying I'm a rat, do you
But you
think I
didn't
want to come?
try. You
Do
didn't
you
try.
think if you're calling me a rat, I want to come to you?
Well,
You
that's
guys
how it is with
hurt
us
me too.
too.
You
You hurt
guys are like
Getting
us.
literally
blamed.
saying thing. How did I hurt you? You hurt me first last night.
Oh my
Okay, A, it's
goodness.
me in the comments. Yes, I went in one box and did I say anything? No, I didn't. But anyways,
Why do you want to try to put the blame on me when you guys did that
we
to me last
And
night?
you're
I was
putting
so
it on
hurt.
us. And you're putting it right back
No,
on us.
you guys didn't come to me. All you did is say I'm a narcissist,
I want
JJ,
to make
just
it
like
clear.
Danny.
I want to make it clear right now that we are not trying to blame you. We are asking why you didn't do this privately. We are asking
And
if
I
you
just
could have just done
and
this
I just
privately.
and
I
I
blame
just
Danny
told
for it
you
100% right now.
that I didn't think you guys wanted to talk to me, okay?
You guys,
Okay, but you didn't
we're beating each
ask.
other up, and we shouldn't be. This is not each other's fault.
The only thing I
You
wanted
guys
out
are
of
still
this
mad
is
at me.
for
I'm
it
damned
to.
if I do. I'm damned if I don't. I don't know.
I
I don't
I
know
just
what to do
wanted
with
this to
this.
end peacefully, and it didn't go that way. And yeah, Danny got her way. And I hope she's laughing and having a good old time watching this.
No, it's disgusting. It's all
Well,
disgusting.
it's just really hurtful that last night you got off and the first thing you did was call Danny. All night. You didn't reach out to any of us. You didn't do anything. That's why it looks so suspicious, and that's why we were like, maybe Nat's in on it.
I
That's
was in
why.
shock, and I actually was not talking to Danny all night. Whoever's telling you that, I was with my husband crying. So that is a
Danny
bunch
told
of
us that.
bullshit.
Danny literally told
No,
us that.
I was not on the phone with Danny all night. I did not know what to do in this situation or how to prove my innocence to you guys or anything.
Like
So
we
I don't
said,
know how to navigate this. If I am sitting here and
Hey,
I'm
Danielle.
Hi. So I'm just joining as someone, and I'm sorry if I say anything that I'm not supposed to, but I was in one of the final Telegram groups. And I just want to say that there are a couple of lies that are going around coming from Danny that shouldn't be. There were conversations of things such as things that are happening with Gabby and things like that, that while she didn't bring them up, she was the first one to go into full detail about.
Yes.
She said a lot of the things that she's accusing other people of saying now. I will take accountability and say that one day I got off of a phone call with you guys and saw that Gabby was going to the hospital. So I got back on and said, hey, Gabby's going back to the hospital. I don't know if you want to reach out or not. And she went into a whole spiel about all of the things that Gabby is doing that now she's accusing you guys of, and I want to clear that up.
which is really funny
She-
because I want to point this out. And Nat, if you recall, anytime Danny would start bashing on Gabby, I would shut down and mute. Did I or did I not message you? And I said, she's saying too much. She'll listen to you. Can you please tell her to stop? Did I or
Yes.
did I not do that?
Yes, you did.
So if I was being vindictive in any way, shape, or form, I would have let her continue, and hell, I would have recorded it.
I do have a question, Nat. Were you on the call with Danny when they showed up at her door last night?
When who showed up at her door?
The police?
The cops?
Yeah.
The police?
Yeah.
No, actually, I missed that whole thing.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Because she told us one thing, so I just
The
wanted to make
girls
sure.
are still talking that don't want to be in here, and I have to respect that because I didn't either. But we all did encourage Danny, to mend things with her sister. None of us were against Gabby. I mean, Nat knows that. We weren't bashing
There were a
Gabby
few
in there.
times that many of us told her to stop talking whenever she started going into too much detail.
And Danny has to know that. If she was to say that wasn't true, then everybody would, including Nat, would say that is true.
Yep.
I guess everybody just wants to know if you are still riding for Danny 100%. Because she told us last night that if it was any of us, she would cut us off immediately, but if it was you, she would forgive you.
She did.
And that hurt like nothing else.
She did say that.
Well, I mean, what also hurts about that and hearing that is, really, forgive me if it was me? Because that's just disgusting statement, period.
She did say that, I promise you, on my life.
But I
Carrie
can
didn't say.
I was there.
say
Because
though
if
for
it
Nat,
was me,
I can say that Nat is very conscious of what Danny does and her only pointing her out, and she is not okay with that. She's made it very clear to Danny with me on the phone, with me in the live with them, and she's told Danny that you can't just be all about me. Like, other people care, other people help you. And that goes the same when she said if it was us, she would just cut everybody off, but if it was her, she wouldn't.
But then she continued to talk about it as if it was Brat last night. So that's what threw me off, is because right after we asked her that, or she said that she just kept going with the narrative that it was you, and that's why I think that it's her. Because she kept trying to push the blame, and she keeps trying to push the blame today.
The way she handled today was not good. And I told her that.
And that's just what everything started turning around a lot for me today, too, because a lot of everything was growth.
It's not okay.
Like, I'm just sitting here watching this, and none of it is okay to anybody.
Yeah, but you still being cool with her isn't cool.
No, I told her today that I am literally backing away and I need time. I told her this. Carrie knows this. Right now, I am taking a step back. I have to do this for myself.
But you know,
and she said that, but then she also said that, just kidding, haha, that's not true. You could never get her to walk away from me.
No, Danny would have been completely devastated if.
But today, you guys, honestly, today nothing, how do I say this? All of these lives and everything kept happening and happening and happening. And I'm watching just too many things happen today.
And none of it would have even happened if our names weren't continuously brought up all day long.
Also, everything that you're seeing is probably on Reddit, and you know how they make it seem on Reddit. Danny definitely thinks that you are still... She doesn't believe you. She has been telling people all day that you're not leaving, that everything's fine with you two, nothing's changing. So you need to clear that up with her, because she is still in the mindset that... And if that's true that you're stepping away, then you need to make sure that she knows that.
And I will make sure that she knows. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I'm going to completely abandon her right now. I am taking a step back to where I told her I can't do this every day. I don't even want to talk right now. I want to be with myself and my family and get through this. And if that means putting Danny to the side for a little bit for me to just mentally help myself, that's what I have to do.
But for a little bit?
No, I'm not even saying that. I'm saying, like, I just need to.
I think she needs some time to think, guys. Remember how we all talked? We all talked in the group about our hearts and how that was one thing we all shared alike.
No, you guys, and not only that, Carrie, this has been so much. You guys don't understand how much this is. I have so many messages coming at me. I have so many people coming at me. You know, Danny did this, Danny did that. I'm hurt by a lot of things that I'm learning as well. You guys don't understand. So this is
I don't.
This is just
I don't
today.
understand, honestly, and this is probably going to get me hate, but I don't understand how you have your own family, but your whole day is spent revolving around someone that is not even your child.
That has been talked about with my husband and I. It's gotten way too out of hand.
I'm sure that wasn't your intention whenever this started.
No, it never was. It was just to protect her and be on live, and
Look, we all have to go in, which we all have, individually. We talked about this too, we all have to go in and kind of see things, and everybody handles things differently. And I think the one thing that we all share is we all care a lot about people. And we kind of seem to care a lot about the underdog too, I believe, and thinking that we can make a difference, thinking we can change. And we know we can't. We know that. We know that realistically, no matter how old we are, whether we're 50 or we're 20, Ultimately, Danny has to make those changes on her own. Ultimately, those things are discussed. At least me and Danny, that's what we talk about, real stuff. I don't let things slide. I'm a very blunt person. Everybody's not always going to understand, but what she's done is not okay. She knows I'm not okay with it. What she did today, I am completely very upset about. This is not something she doesn't know, because I talked to her about it tonight. I told her, you threw everybody under
Part of what she did.
everything.
Well, when I tried to talk to her about it, she blocked me.
Everything from going on live, speaking about several different circumstances that took place, that we were thrown under the bus like we were the bad people, when a lot of those things she brought up and she brought to light.
Well, she's going and talking about all of us.
She bashed Emily on live and then blocked her. Didn't even give her.
Same with me.
She did say when I talked to her about this that she did not have any sleep. She knows she's getting caught up in some lies, that she just should keep her mouth shut. She does know that.
But
we can't.
But again, she said that to 4 people versus 400.
Yeah.
The 400 people don't know that.
Then Danny's going to have to, this comes back to people telling her what to do. And anybody that I believe really knows Danny also knows you really can't tell Danny what to do. Danny's going to do what Danny wants to do. At least
except for one person.
That's my opinion. Yes and no, because I had to get in earlier on a live because she wasn't really listening at all.
Well, when I tried to get in, she blocked me after she drug my name. I tried to get in the box and she blocked me.
Well, then she needs to get on here and she needs to apologize.
She's only going to do it for show. She said last night she was going to get on and apologize, and did she? No.
No, she just continued to drag us.
Well, I'll be more than happy to say it again to her. I believe that apologies should be given to everybody, because Danny has no more proof than we have right now, except the boxes that have been checked more, on that side with her and what we all believe. But she has no proof that Alexis or anybody else did anything. And I already told her she can't be a hypocrite. She can't say one thing and do another.
Well, if she does have proof, then that's just, while that's proof against someone, that's also proof against her. Because at the end of the day, nothing should have been recorded. Nothing should have been taken screenshots of.
And she still
right.
We all believe that we were in a safe place.
And bottom line here is that did we all learn something? Yes, we did. But
I learned a whole lot.
Danny overstepped tremendously, and she committed a crime. She took pictures of Anna with her phone on FaceTime.
And that is another thing that I learned of today. You guys don't understand. Everything that is coming out today is so much.
What day did that live? What day did that Telegram call happen?
We don't know, because
do you guys know?
Tuesday, but then it had people in there that weren't even in there in the end.
I mean, it was either Friday or Saturday, because after those 2 days, I didn't turn my camera back on.
I think it was Saturday. I think it was Saturday because, there was no sleep almost there for 24 hours at one point. So,
because if I was in there, I didn't notice that.
No, it was fast. I didn't see any of it. Someone caught it, but I didn't see any of that. It was super.
And
I'll tell you,
all of this,
and
guys,
I don't.
It all starts going too far, and those are the things. Like, I can't be involved with somebody that is doing things like that. All of this shit is coming to light today. I mean, I know she's done a lot in the past, and there's a lot I don't agree with. But I did not know anything about those pictures until I saw them on Reddit today, and I was disgusted.
What she did to Anna is illegal, and it's unforgivable.
I'll say this, and I might get some hate for it, but this is exactly what I told Anna whenever I spoke to her about it. While I don't think that Danny posted whatever camera roll that she was on purpose. She should have never taken the screenshot to begin with. Like, I don't think that she meant to get caught or meant to post the camera roll, but she should have never taken the screenshot to begin with. And I've had a conversation with Anna out of TikTok about this, and about a couple of times where she's covered for Danny. And I'm not going to go into detail because I deserve Anna the privacy about that. But Anna said on live earlier that she's planning on taking a step back.
That's not going to happen.
From their friendship.
You know none of this is going to happen. She's
I actually believe
so, and then she's going to start over again.
Well, she forgave her earlier before our conversation.
All right, I just want to say one thing. I came up here to say one thing, and then I'm dropping. I don't want to be up here this whole time, not at all. Okay, Brat, I've always said I've never had an issue with you. So when this all happened, everything, my emotions were high. Everything that transpired last night, and then I was late for work because I was up all night dealing with it. I even had a talk with Danny. We were all victims. We were going to walk, everybody said they were walking away. Then I come home from work because I only took a half day, and I got a son that had broken his collarbone at school, and I'm dealing with that. And then I got to come and deal with all the stress of her saying, we all did this and we all did that. And everything she had said and in that telegram, she's blaming on us. Literally everything. I'm hurt. I told Danny time and time again, all I wanted was for her to get her mental help, and I wanted her to have a support system and friends that could be like family to her, because she really needs something like that. But I don't know. I guess everything is just so confusing, and I'm hurt. She reached out once, asked how I was. I told her that, and she had nothing else to say to me. I think everybody is hurt in this. And I think there's just too many lies going on, and I think it's hurting everybody and dragging everybody down, and nobody is going to come clean about, like Danny. I'll say nobody, because Danny is not going to come clean about it. And it hurts. It hurts because I seen better in Danny, even though everybody didn't, but that's just who I am. I see the best in people. So, Danny asked me last night if I'm stepping away. I'm stepping away. This is my final. I'm stepping away. After today, and what she did all day long, I'm just done. I got a kid that I need to worry about. I don't need this TikTok bullshit.
No, you don't.
You're right, Tasha.
You don't.
So, I wish everybody the best. I really, truly do. I have no ill will. I'm just going to walk away. So hopefully my name's not brought back up, because I can't handle it. My mental health cannot handle it, and my mental health needs to be good for my son.
I appreciate
I hope that he's doing better, Tasha.
Love you, Tasha.
Well, I just want to tell you guys I did not have this live to bash you, and I guess I probably did make the wrong decision by coming live without talking to you guys. It wasn't to drag you. It was just to try to come on and at least tell my side of the story. That's it. I was just really hurt last night because I was getting to know you guys as well, and that's not me, and I would have never done that to you guys, and I just wanted you guys to know that.
Well, if you want to talk, I personally, you can reach out to me. There might be some people who will talk, there might be some people who won't, and we just have to respect them.
And we all have to remember that we all did get along great in there, and it really was something special. It really was.
So I have two things to say, if you guys don't mind. Number one, I read the comments after I got done talking. I was not in the final group. There was a group created after me and a few other people got kicked because they were thought to be the rat. So as far as I know, the screenshot that happened with Anna's picture in it was just in Telegram. It had nothing to do with Reddit. I'm not talking about while it was posted on Reddit. I just want you guys to know that. I'm not talking about that. I don't know if it was posted in Reddit from Danny or from the fake account that was supposed to be the rat. I don't know that. I'm talking about when she posted her screen share in Reddit. In Telegram. Girls, you guys should know what I'm talking about. Like when she screen shared, and it was at the bottom. I wasn't in there, I don't believe, at that time, like in that specific call. I have no idea when it was posted on Reddit. So I'm not talking about Reddit.
I don't remember that call at all.
I don't remember it
Me either. Me either. So whoever caught it, like, had to be super focused on the screen. But there were a lot of times during that I was walked away from the phone. Like, I had my AirPods in, and I was doing something else.
I honestly don't think anybody caught that. Nobody had any of that, honestly, guys.
But I just want everybody to know, because I saw a lot of those comments of that doesn't explain it being posted in Reddit. I'm not talking about in Reddit. I'm saying that I don't think that she did it deliberately in the Telegram group. Like, I don't think that she realized that picture was in there. I'm not saying I don't think that she took the picture on purpose. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I don't think that she realized that it was in her photo gallery. I hope that makes sense.
Well, maybe she wanted us to see it. It was right after her telling us that she didn't find Anna attractive and blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, I wasn't at my phone during that. I do remember the conversation, but I was not at my phone. Number 2, while I have everyone here, I just want to take this time. So I'm sorry if this puts anyone on the spot. But I got kicked out on some shitty circumstances. And from both sides, I have heard that it was one or the other. I've heard that it was one group, or I've heard that it was a different group. But regardless, I spent hours researching, trying to find the rat in the group.
I just want to say
it's not me.
So many people that were kicked out, caught in the crossfire. But as Danny wants to blame all of us for it, she had a say in everybody. She had the most say in everybody. So I'm still telling people that she didn't have a say and that we kicked people without her knowing. That's not true at all.
It's not true.
Absolutely had a say.
No, it's not true.
Well, Danny was asleep when I got kicked out, so I don't know who had a say.
Well, Danielle, I know that you're upset about what happened, and I do apologize if, it hurt your feelings. I completely understand. But when you put in hours and hours of time doing research and things like that,
if no one
asked you to do that. If no one
cares, you don't have to be here listening, guys. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be mean, but it's so frustrating to see that on that side.
No one asked you to do that. You did that on your own accord. So you can't be mad at anybody but yourself.
I'm not mad at anyone that I spent hours trying to figure out who it was.
I know, but you keep saying that, and that's what
I've only said that one
remember.
Time.
This is the
I've only said
second
that
time
once.
I've heard it.
Okay, 2 times. But regardless, I spent time trying to figure out who it was. It wasn't me. I was accused falsely on whichever side is my point.
And Danielle, just so you know, everybody said after all this came down that we knew that it wasn't.
And that's fine. I'm not trying to say, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to
tell you that because I felt
pick
bad
or choose which way or the other. I'm not trying to say that anyone told me, hey, do research. I'm not saying that. I know that no one asked me to do research, but I was in the group and I wanted to protect myself.
Right.
So I asked myself to do it.
Right.
Period. There was only 2 people that I spoke to during all of that research that even knew that it was happening. Period. Like, I never came to the group and said, oh, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, aside from that, that's not my point. My point was, I got kicked out randomly and it was super confusing for me. And all I asked was, hey, have a little decency and say, we don't think, everyone at the point of which I got kicked out, which was like less than 10 people,
No, there was never
knew what
less
was
than 10
happening.
people. And I just
I'm
want to
sorry.
say
I
that
guess
this isn't
less than
about
10
you
people,
getting
as in,
kicked. It's about Danny and Nat. So if you want to talk about this, we can on your platform, but this is kind of ridiculous right now. I'm sorry.
Can I just say something?
okay, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make it about myself.
Can
I was trying.
sorry. Continue.
1 second. I'm not trying to make it about myself. I'm sorry. I was just I guess I felt the need to defend myself since JJ said that I had said it multiple times and I wasn't trying to, which I guess kind of defeated the point. And I digress. I apologize. It's not about me at all. It is about Danny, and you're right that I should be quiet and let the focus be on her.
And this is all what Danny wanted. Just remember that.
Um, I've been following Danny for months now, and like I heard, like I've been watching her, and like from my experience, like I'm not an expert, but from my experience, because I struggle with mental health, and I've been around friends that struggle with mental health, like even all kinds, like bipolar, borderline, and like everything, and like it seems like to me that Danny, she's going through a manic episode, like really bad one, to the point where people just, they need to leave her alone, because if they keep talking to her or telling her this, like she's gonna keep, like you guys are like eating, like I can't explain it, but basically she's gonna continue doing the behaviors that she's doing.
We're not gonna try and diagnose Danny here, please.
Yeah.
That's not our job. None of us are doctors. I understand what you're saying, but that has nothing to do with us.
Oh no, I know, not, but I'm just saying her, like I'm not excusing her behavior, but I've been around people like that, and I admit I had like episodes like that, and she really needs the help that she needs, especially that she's not on medication.
Okay, hold on. We all know this already. We don't need to continue talking about
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Let's just,
Trust and
you guys,
believe that's being handled.
I'm tired, and if you guys want to talk off of the app, then we can. I want this to be done. I'm exhausted from all of it, and I'm sure you guys are too.
Nat, if you
Just
need
don't want any more public anything.
I agree.
This needs to die.
I don't like doing this, so it's not happening for me again.
No, I'm done with this. I'm walking away, as I said I would, as long as Danny stops talking about us.
I'm gonna step down, guys. Nat, if you need me, we'll talk, okay?
Okay, yeah.
All right, girls.
Good night.
All right, good night, y'all.
All right, Natalie, do you want to end your live?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Now, I just want you to know that I'm here for you if you need to talk. I'm sorry if I got off on a tangent. Sometimes I can get defensive. I have trauma in my past that makes me that way. Not that that's an excuse. I guess, although a lot of people will see this as a Danny versus everyone else thing, while we were in there, we were all part of a group. And we connected on a womanly level, and we supported each other as women. So I guess that's where I'm more hurt. Like, I'm not hurt, and this sounds terrible, but I'm not hurt about what happened with Danny as bad as I'm hurt about what happened with all of you guys who I built relationships with. We all thought that we had somewhere safe to turn in each other. And that's what I felt like got taken away from us.
It's not just that. We all felt safe in there, and we all thought that we had a safe place to go and share things. And that's why all of these women feel so violated. And that's why I feel violated. I shared a lot of personal details, so I get it.
Yeah, we all did. And I'm sorry that the people in the comments don't understand that. But like, I'm not on here for you guys. We all had something personal that we gave to each other. Like, you know, whenever we were sharing details about our lives or connecting over stories, things like that. And while Danny or whoever the rat was hurt us, I'm sad to lose those connections. And no one knows me. I understand that. I'm not important. But I was in there until 2 days ago.
Well, Danielle, just message me. You know how to message me, okay? Let's just talk about this off of here. I'm done with it.
Gotcha.
Yes, she wants
I
to
understand.
Thank
Gotcha.
you.
Yeah, if you want